Never beg a woman to see your value, okay? A woman that doesn't value you from the get-go will never value you. So if you are placed in the position whereby you have to convince her to see the value that is within you, it doesn't matter if you are how you call it, a scientist, or you are the smartest man that have ever walked on this planet, or you are the richest man in Babylon. A woman that have decided not to value you will never see value in you, even if you beg her to or you force her to see a value within you. The worst thing that can ever happen to a man is a man who doesn't value himself enough to a point where he is being devalued by a woman that will never see him for what he is. It doesn't matter if you give a woman diamond a day, if she doesn't value you, she won't value the gift that you give her. Meaning these are the women that are super greedy. They are never okay or satisfied with what you give them. They always want more from you without giving anything back. And you are placed in a position of weakness because you want her to see you for the person that you are, but she will never see it. She will never see it. And you wonder, like, what is happening? I am very accomplished. You could be the most accomplished bastard in Babylon. And she's going to see you as a fool. Like, it doesn't matter what accomplishment, what achievement you have career-wise. She would dump, not that she would dump you, meaning she will respect the man that you deem not suitable for her over you because she doesn't value you. And you will say, well, I am a better fit for her than the man that she is with. But those are the men that she is valuing, not you, buddy. No matter what credential you have, she doesn't care. No matter how much of her interest you have in mind, she doesn't care. You may have her best interest in mind. She is still going to treat you as nothing. She will treat you as a dummy. She will poorly treat you. She will never respect you because, first of all, if a woman doesn't value a man, she is going to treat him like if he means nothing. That is it. That is the core fact. If she doesn't value you, she cannot see you anything beyond that. She is going to have a limited belief about you. And those beliefs stem from her not valuing you for the man that you are, for the potential that you have, for the good intention that you have for her. Do you see? The worst thing that can happen is a man who is trying to beg a woman to love him, to see him as the best option. If a woman doesn't see you as a suitable mate, it doesn't matter how much of a good man you think you are. You can be the sweetest man in Babylon in terms of character, like outgoing. You are just there for her. You cater to her need. You put her on the pedestal. You buy her a Lamborghini. She will still devalue you and view your effort as nothing. Your effort will go unnoticed, by the way. Yes, that is a woman for you. That is the worst that can happen to a man who have learned not to respect himself. Because I believe that a man who respects himself will never allow himself to be placed in this type of predicament. And someone will say, well, Rose, you cannot help him you fall in love with. Okay, love is, you cannot be calculative and still fall in love. Okay, I get it. I get where you are coming from, but I can tell you, you can help and see the person that you love doesn't love you back and doesn't value you. What part of that don't you get? She doesn't love you, so therefore she can never value you the way you would like to be valued. Did you understand me? I hope you did. Because you are trying to argue with me by saying that I cannot help the person that I love. I think she will learn to value me. No one learns to love anybody on this planet. It's either they love you or they don't. If they have to learn, then they are going against gravity. You are fighting a losing battle. She will never love you and value you and respect you. What part of it don't you get? You are begging for her mercy as if you cannot do better. You want to be in a relationship where you are the one begging for her mercy. It's one-sided. One-sided love, one-sided care, one-sided, completely one-sided. And you are going to be rendered miserable. I pray she never value you. She never see you for who you are. And I pray she never even entertain your stupid ideas, because she is trying to tell you that you are not the one for him, and yet you're here trying to convince her why you are the one. You are the problem, my dear. You are the problem, because oftentimes men like you will come to me and complain to me about their relationship, and just for me to find out that he has not learned to value himself. He doesn't put himself first. He comes last. He is sacrificing everything for her and thinking that she is going to see that and appreciate. Women only appreciate a man that they want to be with. If she doesn't want to be with you, what makes you think she's going to appreciate your effort? Your effort are basic if she doesn't want you. If she wants you, even if you do the bare minimum, she's going to appreciate that bare minimum. Like, oh, at least he is trying, because she wants you, because she likes you, she respects you, she values you, she sees you as a potential mate. But if she doesn't, your effort will go unnoticed. You might say, well, Rose, I grew up with her. She was my high school sweetheart. I don't know if that is true, but if you guys were sweetheart, you wouldn't be in the position where you have to beg for her to value you, beg for her to love you. You wouldn't. So let's take the high school sweetheart out of the equation. You were the one in love with her from the get-go. Just tell me that you have known her since high school. Then I would take it. But sweetheart, no. You guys were no sweetheart, buddy, because you are at her mercy here. We wouldn't be talking about this subject if your ass were not there begging for love. Obviously, you're begging for love. That's how I'm trying to tell you. You never beg a woman for love. It's either she loves you or she doesn't. And if she doesn't love you, she will never learn to love you. Women do not learn to love a man. No. Do you understand? Yeah, because they're very emotional being. You may have the best character, like you are very outgoing, very understanding. You are reliable. You are smart. A woman will look at you and say, "You are not the one for me. The other guy, the one that doesn't treat me well, is the one." And you are there trying to reason with her. You cannot reason with delusion. I'm sorry. Trying to reason with someone who doesn't see you beyond friendship, because some of your asses are in the friend zone. And if a woman doesn't value you enough to be with you, your ass rather become her friend. Do you see? And you're in the friend zone trying to reason with her because you're trying to make yourself look better than that man. Yes, you may be better and a better option for her than that man, but she doesn't see it. When someone doesn't see the value that is within you, you cannot make them see it. It's like first impression. There isn't a way for you to come back from that. First impression matters for a reason, because once you F up, in terms of the impression you give people when they first meet you, then it's hard to change their mind. That is the honest truth. It's hard to change their mind. You cannot succeed in changing their mind and their thought process about you. You're going against gravity. Do you see? The same analogy can be applied to a woman who sleep with a man, like a one night stand, and she wants that man to view her beyond that. It's hard, because the first impression she gave to this man is that she sleeps around with strangers. How do you expect this man to respect her, to give her the respect that she deserves? Let's say that night she made a mistake and she has never had a one night stand and she went and did it. Do you think this man would believe her if she attempts to tell him or convince him that this was her first night stand ever? If she were to convince this man and say, you know what, I did it because I was so much into you, do you think he will value her? Do you think he will believe her? He won't, and he has every right not to. It's called logical thinking and critical thinking. What you lead with is what people are going to judge you by. So if you are a man and you are trying to go against gravity by changing a woman's perspectives of you, a woman who isn't interested in you will not buy anything you sell her. That is the reality. Again, Uncommon Theories, Uncommon Answer. My name is Rose, and I shall always remain the Rose that you know. Thank you.